compatible with your Java, your web server, your database, and so on. So on the cloud, usually what our customers will do is, when they sign a PO, we provision an environment for the customers. Usually it takes less than 48 hours. So with the environment, the customers will get a login account, they'll sign in, they can start configuring the system. And once they have completed the configurations, they can start using it right there. So customers, they are able to get online, go online in a very fast time. Usually, it depends on the requirement. If it's just for IT service management, incident problems, usually take about 2 weeks with proper planning. Or maybe if you have additional business requirement built into the workflow, maybe it takes slightly. But compared to a on-premise, a traditional on-premise implementation, it is a lot faster. So you can use the system a lot quicker that way. So in terms of innovation, like what Atu mentioned, BMC developer or Remedy Force actually listen to our customers. There's a community website, and it's a very vibrant website, especially for the Remedy Force section. So our customers, they put up ideas. If they have a suggestion, they put it up there, and then all the other people in the community, they'll vote for the idea. If they like something, they'll vote for it. And then our developers look at the interest from the general public and decide whether is this a good feature to add on to the product. It may not be in the next version, but they'll keep it in mind for the future version. So over time, we have added functionalities like BMC, APM, Analytic Process Model, chapter, and mobility solutions from the Salesforce platform, as well as release management. So Salesforce released 3 versions of the same platform a year. BMC followed the same practice and released 3 versions of Remedy Force in a year as well. So for customers like you don't have to worry about your IT, your environment getting obsolete. It's a matter of whether you want to turn on the features, the new features, and to use it in the organization. The features are there, so you can choose when you want to have the upgrade. If you are in between implementation, rolling out process, you don't want to make any changes, that's all right. You can just tell our support staff and you will not upgrade your environment. At the time when you are ready, you log a ticket with us, and our support staff will provision the new versions in your environment. So what you need to do next is just to configure the new features and to use them. It's that easy. To see other people's tickets unless you are the manager. If you are the manager of the department, you'll be able to see what the ticket that's logged by your staff. So here, the design of the self-service portal is for efficiency. So from the end user's point of view, when they log in to the self-service portal, they have a few questions there are a few things that they want to do. But in order to help the users in carrying out all these tasks, we provide the users with as much information as possible. So on the top here, on the top row here, you can see there's a scrolling ticker feed. This scrolling ticker feed is a broadcast ticker feed. So for example, if you have a system outage, you can create a broadcast message and broadcast it to the whole world or to the entire organization. So when the users that experience similar problems, they log into the self-service portal, they can see that that message is already there on the screen, scrolling across. So if they know that a particular service like a BlackBerry Enterprise server is down, so they will not go ahead and log anymore because they save them time. They can just either choose to follow this broadcast, meaning that if they choose to follow the broadcast that means through chatter, when the broadcast gets updated to resolve, for example, or when it's closed, they'll be automatically notified through chatter communication. So if they have chatter installed on their mobile device, they get notified of the update. So in this way, the users will know that when the system is restored, they can continue to use it. The users can get updates by clicking on the plus sign. Okay. So likewise, if they still choose to log a ticket against that particular broadcast, they can do it directly from the broadcast panel here as well. Okay. So here they can log a ticket directly. If they do it this way, they'll generate a new ticket, but the agent from the agent console, the agent will be able to see all the related tickets and group them and classify them as the same set of problem. Okay. So here, if they are looking for issue, let's say they are looking for a particular issue, say BlackBerry. So you can do a knowledge base search. Okay, when they do a knowledge base search, Remedy Force will. Let me refresh my screen. What they do is Remedy Force will search for the knowledge articles if there's any related knowledge articles. In this case, it returns you there's a service request related matching the keyword BlackBerry. There are also knowledge articles related to keyword BlackBerry as well. Okay. So the users can also go in to open up the knowledge article and have a look at what's the content.
Yang konvensional kan mungkin orang ketika butuh sesuatu dia akan ngisi form misalnya, nanti setelah formnya diisi mungkin harus di-approve tanda tangan oleh atasannya, kemudian nanti dari atasannya harus pindah lagi mungkin ke bagian tertentu untuk diproses lagi. Nah kalau misalnya selama proses itu berjalan secara manual, ini bisa diotomatisasi dalam proses ini. Jadi ketika orang butuh request sesuatu, kita bisa kasih form, tadi kita bisa lihat yang form tadi ditunjukkan. Jadi orang perlu ngisi apa, misalnya untuk request itu dia harus ngisi informasi apa. Nah formnya itu sendiri kita bisa buat itu informasinya itu fleksibel ya, configurable sifatnya, tergantung mungkin jenis requestnya apa, mungkin informasi yang kita butuhkan berbeda juga gitu. Dan itu bisa di-set oleh administratornya, dan bahkan isiannya juga bisa dibikin kondisional. Jadi misalnya pertanyaan di atasnya adalah, misalnya contohnya untuk request notebook, mungkin di atasnya dia butuh mereknya, nanti kalau ketika dia milih merek tertentu di bawahnya bisa muncul pilihan type dari merek tersebut, jadi bisa kondisional kayak gitu. Nah, jadi untuk proses approval-nya pun juga otomatis kita bisa predefine. Jadi misalnya untuk request yang notebook itu mungkin harus di-approve oleh atasannya dulu. Nanti setelah dari atasannya approve, nanti mungkin masuk lagi ke bagian procurement, approve atau tidak. Nah itu kita bisa set, terserah kita mau seperti apa approval-nya. Gitu.
Report bisa ya?
Iya. Jadi untuk HRD misalnya untuk request packaging misalnya, atau request yang kayak bisa jadi kayak peminjaman request fasilitas KPR segala macam, itu sebenarnya penggunaan dari salah satu portal itu nggak cuma terbatas di scope IT aja, sebenarnya bisa untuk mengcover juga intinya adalah service management sebenarnya. Jadi bagian apapun di organisasi kita memprovide service, kita bisa utilitas ini. Jadi ketika kita beli Remedy Force itu nanti penggunaannya nggak cuma untuk IT, bisa di-extend ke bagian lain seperti HR atau finance. Gitu sih.
Terapkannya untuk di sisi helpdesk sendiri juga bagi kami itu lumayan mudah juga, memudahkan untuk mengupdate dari segi resolusi, kemudian dari reporting itu cukup menarik bagi kami semua tuh, enak dilihat gitu. Jadi setiap bulan kita menarik report untuk report bulanan, setiap ada dashboard yang otomatis dikirimkan, itu user friendly untuk dilihat seperti itu.
Sebelumnya untuk reporting seperti apa ya?
Kalau sebelumnya itu kita memakainya itu query ya, jadi dari query itu dihubungkan ke Excel, ada konektornya sendiri, jadi kita harus meng-query sendiri. Kalau sekarang itu hanya tinggal drop and drop, tarik kemudian filter by apa yang sesuai yang dibutuhkan.
Jadi kapanpun di bos tanya bisa langsung keluar remote-nya ya.
Betul. Oke, ada yang mau ditanyakan? Ya, kalau dari segi customer sih, kalau dari sebelumnya itu lebih karena kita memudahkan untuk customer untuk input ya, jadi nggak perlu ribet, untuk dari kategori kita suka ini itu kan suka bingung misalnya dari insiden ini tuh harus masuk kategori apa tuh kita memudahkan bagi user kita sendiri gitu, jadi mereka nggak perlu mengidentify kategori apa sih problem mereka, jadi kita sendiri yang memaintain gitu, jadi sangat user friendly juga untuk end user.
Ada escalation alert?
Ada escalation current.
Alert?
Oh, alert ada, escalation alert ada. Jadi setiap email itu kan ada SLA, jadi setiap tiket masuk kita dapat alert. Setiap SLA respons itu setiap SLA itu kita diperingatkan, dikasih notifikasi kalau ada tiket yang belum respon. Begitu juga sama resolusi, jadi ada tiket yang belum kita resolve itu kita selalu dapat alert dari SLA itu sendiri. Ada lagi?
For the assignment of the case, for example, if the ticket create for the first status is ticket is open, but we don't know whether SIM will solve this case. How about the assignment?
There are different ways you can do ticket assignment. So let's say for example, if the ticket comes into the help desk, by default you can have the ticket route to your incident queue. So when the ticket is routed to the incident queue, your help desk team assigned to work on this queue will be notified, or they can go into the queue to see if there's any new tickets in the queue. So if they accept the ticket, they can assign to themselves directly in the ticket. Otherwise, they can assign the so-called the team lead in the queue can assign or reassign to a different agent. That is one way for you to route ticket. Another way is, let's say for example, is you have a specific team of use agents that actually work only on network issues. So when the ticket comes in and the category is network, you can have a workflow behind the scene. Say, okay, now this ticket comes in, it's network ticket, I will automatically route it to the network team. That is also possible.